Namaste. I wanted to make a video with some mudras that were designed to alleviate emotional distress, worry and fear being chief among them in this case. So we're going to step through a routine from a modality called Jin Senjutsu. This particular routine is called the Six Depths, as in deep, and it's just a series of hand, finger holds, and so on. Very easy to do. A lot of you watching this video have probably done this with me in my classes. So get comfortable. You can do this seated like I am. You can sit in a chair. You can even be done standing in almost any circumstance where your hands are free. So to start with, we're going to take the right thumb and we're going to rest it in the center of the left palm, like so. And take the right fingers around the back of the left hand and just hold your hand like you're holding a large envelope. And then just rest your hands down on your legs or your lap or whatever you're doing. And that's it, basically. Now this one is also, this mudra here is akin to Namaste and also prayer position that's inherent in a lot of spiritual traditions. But this one is called the Total Harmonizer, and it's touted to do exactly that, just a harmonization of the body in general. So we just sit comfortably, relaxed. You can close your eyes if you wish, and we just breathe. Allow your breath to be unencumbered. Breathe to satisfaction, sitting up straight, standing up straight, and just allow this to take place. So we'll just hold each mudra for a few breaths. And once you get the general idea, you can either do this as an entire routine in the order I'm describing, or you can just go to a particular finger or this particular mudra of the palm in the hand for a particular emotion or attitude or what have you. Okay? So let's switch now. Let's take the left thumb, rest the thumb print into the center of the right palm, and the fingers around the back of the right hand, again, just like this. And we rest. What I also like to prompt between each segment is just check in and listen to your body. Are you sitting up straight, standing up straight still? Are your legs relaxed? Are they uncomfortable? Are your arms relaxed? Are you gripping too tightly with your hand? Is your forehead and around your eyes and your jawline relaxed? So we use this for a lot more than just the attitudes and emotions that I'm going to be describing here. We're using this to relax, to just find some quiet within yourself and the rhythm of your breathing. Okay, let's release that. Now, we take the right hand and we take the shaft of the left thumb and we just simply hold the thumb, just like so. All right? And again, we rest our hands, we relax, we check in. Now this one, we start dealing with emotional content here. The thumb is associated with the emotion of worry. It will not create worry, it will help to soothe and relax you. All right? The organs that are involved, the body's systems, are the skin surface. The organ is the spleen and the stomach. So we just sit with this. Now I'm hoping that nobody has excessive worry here today, but we've all had it before and we'll have it again. So this is a handy little thing, no pun intended, to use to just soften the energy, the charge of what that emotion represents. These mudras will not take away the cause of the worry per se, but it can help us to have some softness and some groundedness around that issue. And who knows, that could help to give us clarity and resolution. So again, we breathe and we relax. Okay, let's switch hands. Left thumb or left hand holds the shaft of the right thumb. And we adjust our hands as we need to be comfortable. Once again, we've made a change. Check in. If we have a habit of slouching, when we're not aware of our posture, the habit takes over and we end up slouching. So we just check in. No criticisms, just an awareness. Feel the rhythm of the breathing. Just be with it without trying to control anything, without forcing anything. No agendas, no have-tos. Just acceptance of what is. Okay, let's release that. Let's now take the right hand and we're going to hold the shaft of the left ring finger. So the right hand, left ring finger. Okay? Now, the function of this one is the deep skin. The organs are lung, large intestines. And the emotion or the attitude associated with this is grief. Again, I hope nobody is dealing with grief right now, but we all have in the past and we all will in the future. And it's a useful thing, an easy thing, to just help to soften and calm the energy and the charge around that emotion when it occurs. And then let's release and let's switch. Left hand holds the shaft of the right ring finger. Now, the originators of this modality had suggested that this routine be done in the order that I'm presenting it, and that each position be held for 5 minutes. I've done this in the past with groups when I taught meditation, and we did 5 minutes, and the whole routine takes an entire hour. But you do not have to do it that way. You can go either a short version like we're doing now, or like I said earlier, you can go right to the finger that represents the emotion that you're dealing with, in this case, grief. So relax, check your posture, listen to your legs, relax your arms, soften your face, soften your jaw. And then let's release. Now we take the right hand and we hold the shaft of the left middle finger. Right? So there's a little irony in this one. This one is the emotion of anger. The function is blood essence, and the organ is liver and gallbladder. We check our posture once again without stressing. We feel our legs, we relax into the hip joints, we release and soften the arms, the face, the jaw. We feel the rhythm of the breath. We feel the quiet that is inside of us all the time. That go-to place that we all have, but we often forget about. And then let's switch. Left hand holds the shaft of the right middle finger. And let's release. Next one, we will take the right hand and we will hold the shaft of the left index finger. Now the index finger I find one of the most interesting ones and most powerful in a sense. The function is the muscular system, and the organs are the kidney and the bladder. And the attitude, the emotion, is fear. Fear, from my experience, is the catalyst or the foundation of all other emotions. It's combined with all other emotions. And it is also a situation that we use, like when we criticize, when we ridicule, and so on. Those are all, or bully, those are all manifestations of fear. But fear is very pervasive in this culture, and right now it's probably the residing emotion with a lot of people. So this one is probably the most valuable of the bunch that I'm presenting here. And then let's switch. Left hand holds the shaft of the right index finger. And there's Artemis, sorry. Artemis wants to say hi. He's locked up in his house as well. Everybody wants to get into the act. Okay, let's release. Now the last pair, we take the right hand and we hold the shaft of the left little finger. I find the little finger a little ironic as well. The function is the skeletal structure, the organ, the heart, and small intestines. But the attitude or the emotion or the condition, I'll call it, the way I understand it, when we say pretense, it's the big story about what the ego tells about who we think we are, which is largely an illusion. And if we think about it as well, the culture is very wrapped up in pretentious thinking and display. So this maybe can help us gain some perspective. We combine this with our quieting and our meditations and our yoga practice, and it can just help to soften out the entire charge and disruption that the ego can often create for us. So once again, we listen to our legs and our hips. We sit up straight, we relax our arms, and we just find softness. And then let's switch. Let's take the left hand. Let's hold the shaft of the right little finger. And again, just check in. Feel your softness. Feel the calm. Feel into the upright spine. Feel that natural primal rhythm of your breath. And let's release. So just remember that you can apply these at any time as a one-off fear, grief, anger, worry, pretense, and so on, total harmonization. You can do them in the order I've presented. Namaste. Be well, be healthy, be safe. Thank you.